in Rowville. On behalf of our owners and the brilliant team at Biggin & Scott, my name is Michael McKenny. It's my absolute pleasure, it's my privilege to be assisting you here today with your obvious real estate endeavours. Now, no doubt many, if not all of you, have had the pleasure of dealing with the marketing agents for this property over the last 4 weeks, Mr. Adrian Gogan in the crowd, as well as Con Coronzales. So should you have any questions or queries about the property itself or the contract of sale, don't hesitate to reach out to them, as they will be more than glad to lend a hand. For those of you determined to be a new owner, I wish you courage with your endeavours. Just bid with confidence, knowing that I'm simply here to assist you and guide you in achieving those real estate ambitions. Before we commence the bidding, there are a few things I do need to touch on, more namely the terms and conditions with which we sell, and of course the rules of today's auction. Now, this auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting any bids or offers for a property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide fines for this conduct. Now, the rules that permit vendor bids, the words I'll use during this auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the owners, are simply vendor bid, and by law only I, as your auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Now, the highest bidder here today will be the successful purchaser, subject to our vendor's reserve price. If you are that lucky buyer here today, your obligations will be simply twofold. Number one, you're required to autograph the contract of sale, acknowledging the terms, conditions, and of course, the price of today's auction. Number two, you'll be required to pay a deposit equivalent to a slender 10% of the final sale value, with a balance due at settlement being a very flexible 30, 60, even up to 90 days time from today's date. And made available for your perusal is this auction documentation, which states the land we are selling here today is more formally described on Certificate of Title Volume 09553 Folio 760, being Lot 108 on Plan Subdivision 144520, otherwise known to you and I as 5 Mantung Crescent here in Rowville. Chattels included in today's sale, all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and electrical light fittings of a permanent nature, as you have just inspected them. So seeing as this contract of sale has been made available not only here today but throughout the marketing campaign, I'm taking it to be fully read and fully understood. Well folks, it is a quite impressive offering that stands, I guess, in front of you and behind me here today. What we have is a dual living, spacious family home, with spacious being the operative word. Internally, we have 4 generously sized bedrooms to ensure all of your protagonists are catered for. We have that formal lounge room on the entry. We have the separate dining area. We have the additional family room at the rear, overlooked from that functional kitchen. At the back, the entertaining area, and expansive lagoon-styled pool, which will go down quite swimmingly in the blistering Melbourne summer months ahead. Cleverly put together, we have just directly behind me here with the separate modern single bedroom apartment that has the kitchenette, the bathroom, the living area, ideal for a multitude of purposes, whether it be a private retreat, to escape friends and family, perfect for those unruly teens, from an investment point of view, ideal to have the opportunity to I guess, earn some dual income. Whatever your intentions are post-purchase, this home is certainly an exciting proposition. To the buyer here today, you're purchasing a home that ticks that absolute holy grail of boxes when it comes to purchasing real estate. Of course, the one that we all know, train being location, location, location. Only minutes away from the amenities that Rowville has to offer, numerous public transport options. We have Stud Park Shopping Centre for all those shopping needs, and schools, both primary, secondary, stacking the deck in your child's favour for their future, undoubtedly. A whopping 741 square metres of prime Rowville soil underpinning your purchase here today. It's certainly a home that ticks all the boxes, and one I think that can only be described as a piece of real estate magic. Can I make just one suggestion to you all here today? Don't let this one vanish before your eyes. All I think that we are lacking here today is your input. So it is on that note, I submit it to you. 5 Mantung Crescent here in Rowville. In your hands now, calling for opening bids, opening offers. Where should we begin? Name your figure. Where do we say go? Quite happy to start at any reasonable figure that you like. It's often a minute or two silence at an auction. I do understand it can be quite daunting making that first bid. Once you do, you'll feel a lot more relaxed, you'll feel a lot more at ease from that moment on, I do promise you. In your hands. Not looking for the highest bid here right now, it's just your first bid. So conservative side, I know the price guide on this property has been 760, 780, 780 is it? 790 to 860, so a nice gentle conservative start around the mid 700s I would suggest. Anyone at the mid 700s level, does that number get you excited? It most certainly should. Well, you guys hesitate, I don't for a second. I'll kick things off on a vendor bid of $750,000, and from here, I'd love to think maybe we'll travel on $20,000 on the advance. Could I say 770? So at $750,000 here with me, vendor bid, calling for $20,000 on the rise, take me to $770,000. At $750,000, don't let inhibitions hold you back. At $750,000, as I search for a mere $20,000 rise from here, given our land allotment alone of 741 square metres, there should be an absolute sea of arms at that sort of price level. At $750,000 vendor bid, here with me, first time at $750,000, twice at $7.5, third and final call at $750,000. Welcome in, $770, best of luck. At $770,000 now, let's use this as a platform to work with. At $770,000 now, as I'll call for another $20,000 rise from here, take it to $790. At $770,000, and then one of you in it, this is your time, and this is your chance to secure a very, very good piece of prime Rowville real estate. At $770,000 now, as we proceed towards home ownership, at $770,000, once, $20,000 rise, take me to $790. At $770,000, bidders in front. Second call now at $770,000. Third and final call at $770,000. Well, deja vu, it's me and you again. I'll put a $20,000 rise from here for the vendor bid, so back at $790. We'd like to invite you back in for say $810. At $790, back on a vendor bid here with me, just to provide that better guide on value. At $790,000, sir, do we say $810 on your behalf? At $790,000, vendor bid here with me. Sorry? 800 even? Okay, I'll work with you at $800,000 even here. Same courtesy to anyone else who would like a $10,000 rise from here to take me to $810. I would suggest a 20 to take me to $820 though. At $800,000 even, as I search for a rising time, at 8 and the ensuing zeros at $800,000. First call at $800,000 as I chase down a mere 10, 20 to go. Could I say $810,000 at $800,000 now? First time at $800,000. Twice called at $800,000. Are we done? Silent. Finished already? Surely not. At $800,000 even. Third and final opportunity at $800,000. Well, I'm just going to provide that. Last time I'm going to do this to you at $800,000. I'm going to put my last vendor bid in of $820,000. And from here, we'd love to say maybe a $10,000 or $20,000 rise on the advance. Could I say $830,000? So at $820,000 now, vendor bid here with me. Just a timely reminder with how auctions work in Victoria. Should I pass the property in on a vendor bid, no one reserves the first and exclusive rights to negotiate with our owners post-auction. If you are the highest bidder and I do pass the property in to you, you reserve that first and exclusive right to treat with our owners post-auction and find out what their reserve is. Very, very powerful position to be in. 94% of the time, if I pass the property in to a highest bidder, they buy the property. So what does that mean for you? It's always the best position to be in, to be the highest bidder. So we're at $820,000 on a vendor bid here with me. We'll invite anyone else in for a $10,000 rise. Take me to $830. At $820,000. Don't let inhibitions hold you back. This is a very, very good opportunity. As I said, 741 square metres of prime Rowville real estate at $820,000 now. First time, twice, third and final opportunity at $820,000. Folks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the auction for a moment. I'm just going to go inside, update our owners on where we're at with proceedings. I do urge you to probably re-strategize your position in the auction if you do have interest in the home, because as I said, passing the property into the highest bidder, they reserve that first and exclusive right. But I will be back with you in just one moment. I'm just going to update them. Cheers.
cozinha. Isso novo, tá? Ela cozinhando.
Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. As I'm sure you can understand and appreciate, selling a home. It's not something that people do every day, so it's quite a big decision departing from a family home of many, many years. Obviously, so 820 on a vendor bid here with me. Obviously, not at a price point that the owners are happy to, as I said, depart from their home. So we're just going to call it down 3 more times if there is no further advance. We will be passing the property in on our recommendations because based on comparable sales, the home, we know that it is worth a little bit more than that. So we're at $820,000 now. I urge you, if you do have interest in the home, it is the best position to be in to be the highest bidder, because if I do pass it in right now on a vendor bid, then essentially no one reserves that first and exclusive right. So even to get your skin in the game and I do pass the property into you, it's a very, very powerful position to be in. So we're at $820,000 now. I'm going to call it down 3 more times. As I said, if there is no further advance, I will be passing the property in. So $820,000. Search for a rise of $10,000. Take me to $830 to reserve. That won't buy it, but it will reserve that first and exclusive right. So $820,000 now. First call. Second, sir, we definitely are able to reserve the right. Do you want to go to $830? No, appreciate it. At $820, vendor bid here with me. Third and final opportunity at $830,000. Folks, as I said, based on our recommendations, we will be passing the property in today. If you do have interest in the home and you want to, talk to us about potentially offers or anything like that, questions about the home, do hang around and speak with any of the team here. Otherwise, thank you for attending our Big and Scott auction. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.